faint ringing in this here. That's a very jarring way to open a song, I will say that. Sounds like it's in the key of D. This part sounds vaguely familiar to me. Panning around a bit more now between headphones.
Shines no light upon my face. Through the darkness we still see my white bicycle and me. My white bicycle. My white bicycle. Policeman shouts, but I don't see.
Okay. So it's actually D flat that they're using primarily. So I would say that I enjoyed that song, but I also found it simultaneously jarring in a sense, just because of all the backwards instruments that they used. Certainly it has a very British sound to it, and once you listen to enough psych music, you can kind of establish how the nationality of certain bands like plays a role in their sound. But for me, I find that British bands seem to gravitate more towards like a bass heavy sound. They like that kind of like I don't even know how to describe it, like a, I don't know, just a bass heavy sound, like a, where you can kind of hear the plucking, you know, of each instrument as it's being played. And I would say this song is no different, because of course Tomorrow were a British band as far as I know. And this group also featured Steve Howe on guitar, who would later go on to play in Yes. I didn't notice anything like particularly unique, I guess, about his playing here. And that's not like an insult to his playing at all, but I'm just saying like the style that he would develop in Yes, like it's not really shown here in this song. So I don't know if it's that he maybe hadn't expanded his horizons as much as he did when he was in Yes, or if it's just a matter of the type of song they were playing. Because some bands, you know, like they're able to change their guitar styles to fit, you know, certain songs. Um, but that's the thing too, is in songs like My White Bicycle, um, the psychedelic nature of the song can almost be limiting in a sense because you can only do so much with it. Uh, but yeah, I just found like the backwards instruments kind of jarring. They were very loud in the mix. Not that I'm not really used to it from listening to so much psych music, but yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. Um, yeah, like I can't say it sounds like super different from a bunch of stuff, like from stuff I've heard from the same period. So it's certainly a relic, I would say. Uh, but I don't know. I don't know what else to say about the instrumentation. So let's move into the lyrics here. Um, my white bicycle, riding all around the street, 4 o'clock and they're all asleep. I'm not tired and it's so late, moving fast and everything looks great. My white bicycle, see that man, he's all alone. Looks so happy, but he's far from home. Ring my bell, smile at him. And then I'd imagine it just repeats after that. Um, so I think he could potentially be talking about a physical white bicycle, but I also think that considering the amount of drugs that were going around during the time period, I think a bicycle could be um, a metaphor for like a mode of transportation to get you through the day, almost in the same way that the Rolling Stones song "Mother's Little Helper" talks about people taking advantage of drugs to uh, give them an advantage in their daily lives. Um, and part of the reason too that this would make sense to me is because he talks about being not tired and it's so late and moving fast and everything looks great. Everything looks great right now because likely you're under the influence of drugs and things look, promising to you. It looks like a magical fantasy land of things where um, there are endless possibilities. And I'm not saying it has to be a song about drugs. Uh, I know that's a bit of a generalization of psychedelic music, is that everyone's like, oh, we're on LSD and stuff, like, talking about how it's affected their lives. But I could certainly see that being a possible, um, like, I could see that representing the lyrics in some way, I suppose. But other than that, I don't really know what else to say about this song. But I enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.